guys, I just wanted to do a quick video on shell cleaning. So it's very simple what I do. I use these Lowe's or Home Depot buckets. They're super cheap and they're super sturdy, and they can hold a lot of seashells. And I basically put all of my shells in the bucket, and then I cover just enough water to cover the shells, and then I add some bleach. And how much bleach I add just depends on how stinky or dirty the shells are. Our shells from Kais Island were really stinky, so I let them soak for 48 hours, excuse me, in a solution of probably 30% bleach. This bucket came from our boat trip yesterday. Gotta think what day it is. And they weren't really stinky. I just wanted to make sure that they were clean. So they've been soaking for 24 hours and probably a 20% bleach solution. So that's what I do. Now, sometimes people ask me, what do I do for shells that are still like really stinky? So like this shell right here, it was clearly empty when we picked it up. There was nobody inside, no creatures, but sometimes because this shell, if you look on the outside, here, let me see if I can put this in here. Okay, so this shell on the outside, you'll see this spiral, right? And that's how the inside of the shell goes. So if I were to cut this in half, like cut it this way, you would see this spiral, and the animal goes all the way in super deep. And sometimes what happens is there's some remnants, some tissue left way in here. So when you're rinsing your shells, it's not going to stand up, there we go. If you're rinsing shells, sometimes the water only gets to like here. Okay, it doesn't get all the way in to be able to clean out that shell. So sometimes when you bleach your shells, they're still gonna be really stinky, and I'm gonna show you what I recommend you do. Okay guys, so when you have a shell that is just really stinky and you don't want to leave it in bleach too long, for example, the golden olive that I found, you don't want to leave olives in bleach for longer than 24 hours because it can ruin the finish. So what I did was I found a nice little area. Let me see if I can get, do you guys see these? I think they're called bougainvilleas. They're really pretty, but they have these these insane thorns. So I definitely didn't put the shell in a good area, but I wanted to put it somewhere that was protected from animals, okay? Because sometimes rats and raccoons will smell your shell and then they'll take it away because they think it's food. And I've had that happen before. So you wanna make sure that you put it in a protected area. But I wanna show you guys, if you can see, the ants are doing their job. And they're gonna go in there and clean out the rest of that shell. I know, isn't the shell like super pretty? Hold on, let me see if I can turn it around without disturbing the ants. Look how pretty. So I don't wanna ruin the shine on the shell by leaving it in bleach, but these ants are gonna do their job and they're gonna go in there and they're gonna clean out all of that gunk for me. And you can see, I mean, I just put this shell out here this morning, so it doesn't take them long to find your shell. You guys can see them all starting to gather, especially like over here. But they will be all in that shell, and then they will go ahead and clean that out over the next few days. We're gonna be moving into our new place, so I'm gonna have to take my shell with me, but what I'll probably do is just put it right in the bag with the ants and then relocate it to our new yard. So that's what I recommend you guys doing to help clean your shells the natural way. Hope that helps you. Bye-bye.